Hi everybody. Today I'm going to do two videos. I'm going to do my face first and then I'll do my eyes separate. That way you're not watching a full hour. You can watch whichever one you want. Pretty much the same routine I did yesterday. I already washed and moisturized my face. I learned from the makeup artist who did my makeup for one of my photo shoots that moisturizing is key. It is the best thing you can do for your skin. And it's true. Like, my face right now, to me, I'm like, ew, it's so gross. But it used to be way worse. My acne was disgusting, horrible. At least now I only have a couple little marks and then, whatever scars and whatnot I have. But I found my holy grail foundation and it covers it amazingly. So I'm happy with it. So anyway, I already moisturized my face, like I said. My beauty blender's super wet. I just kind of washed it. Today, instead of my e.l.f. primer, I'm going to give the Smashbox primer a try. I know I've used it before, but I honestly don't remember what I thought of it because it's been a while. I really do like my e.l.f. So I'm going to use this today so I can give you my thoughts on it. So far my face feels really soft. I feel like it's really light, which is nice. If they had a pore filling one, I would really like to try that one. This one's kind of filling my pores, but not as well as my e.l.f. does. And I have a lot of pores. And yes, I'm sniffling a little bit. It's just chilly outside this morning, so my nose is running. Alright, and I just use my face primer on my eyes. Occasionally I'll use an actual eyeshadow primer, but I usually just put it all over my face. So, that's that. I usually let it set for a few minutes, but like I said, I'm trying to keep this somewhat short. So, I have my wet beauty blender. It's ginormous right now because I kind of did wash it. It looks better than yesterday, but it's not like the real beauty blender, so it doesn't clean as well. But it's still cleaned up pretty nicely. And I got my new L'Oreal Infallible. Love this stuff. I really, really, really do. Like, I can't say enough good things about it. It covers my marks, keeps them covered. It doesn't crease or anything like that. Like, I really do love this stuff. So I got my refill last night at Walmart, so I shouldn't have trouble getting it out today. The color I'm using is Shell Beige. Yeah. So, it's a little too dark for my skin right now, but I honestly, I feel I blended okay, so it's not super noticeable. I am trying different lighting today. I even opened my window, which is a big deal for me because I don't like natural light because I have migraines. So I'm seeing, there's a little bit of natural light and see how it turns out this way. I hope it's not too bright. I think it might be though. One more little drop over here. Okay. So, there I am, my little, okay, and like I said, I have little spots everywhere, so. With this, I don't usually have to use a concealer. That's, like, how amazing it is. I'm hoping my beauty blender being super wet isn't going to mess it up. Occasionally, if my under eyes are really dark, which they kind of are right now, I will use a little bit of concealer underneath. But I really try to avoid it. Like, I don't like so much product on my face, or I feel so gross. And then when I take off my makeup, I just feel like, what the heck did I do to myself? There's so much crap on this thing. And my eyelids. It's kind of another way I prime my lids is foundation. So I guess I do prime them, I just don't use legit eyeshadow primer occasionally, but not often. FYI, I may have to yell at cats and kids, because I still have 2 kids home, and my cat is about to like shadow my face right now. Not cool. My nose. Getting that corner right there. Okay. Blend it. Bring it down into my neck since it is a little dark. That way it fades out. So, there we go. Okay, so there is just the foundation. Like I said, like this one is pretty dark. It's a deep one, so my eyes don't look terribly bad. Plus, I do put powder on, so that helps. Today, I will actually use a little bit of concealer. My go-to is Rimmel London's Match Perfection. And this shade is Light 245. So this is the one I like to use. Have a little brush and just squeeze. I'm just going to dab a tiny bit under my eyes today. And those very few marks that you can really see. Okay. Dab, dab, dab. Rub it in. Alright. So, and that's really all I ever have to do, if I do it at all. Usually I don't, because the powder helps, so. Alright, so. And then, for my powder, I use CoverGirl's loose powder. I've used this since I was a teenager. Never had an issue with it. It doesn't leave a bunch of residue on my face, and it's easier to apply than packed powder for me. This is Translucent Light. So this kind of helps lighten up that foundation too. I haven't applied powder with my brush yet. I really do like the poof because I can just pat it on and get it in there real good. Told you there's going to be kids involved. Okay. That's about it for that. Hi, Crazy.
Wait, get down!
He's fine.
Leo, take the makeup and get that cold down. Leo.
He's fine.
We're not get it off.
He's not, he's fine. He's not touching the makeup.
Yes, you are.
She's so concerned. So I guess I should put my lid on that before I explode it everywhere. So now on to contouring. Too Faced Cocoa Contour Palette. I love it. Chiseled to perfection. Explains it perfectly. I do love it. I've been using the Chocolate Soleil forever. Like, I got a sample from somebody, and yeah, I use it a lot for my contouring. A lot. I like it. So, now I have the full palette. It's really pretty. Medium cocoa, light cocoa, dark cocoa, and pop of light. And it comes with a brush. Actually, don't kind of use the brush. Will you go play, please?
No.
So, I just got this too as an early birthday present. It's Sonia Kashuk's Tools, number 3.30, or number 30. I really like it for contouring and highlighting. It's just got that, especially for your cheekbones. It's perfect. So, the way I do it, I use the medium cocoa first. Just get it right under the cheekbone. And then I add a little bit of dark cocoa, because it's a little bit more a natural tanny color to me, anyway. A little too far into my lips. I don't usually go that far. Okay. No. And then I change to my Sakura brush for contouring. It's an angled brush. Same thing, medium. Go around the side a little bit. Dark. And then just a little right up kind of into the hairline. Okay. I take this little brush. It's just, I don't know, it's just a cheap brush, but it's little. And this is what I use for, I usually use like the dark cocoa. And just down the top of the side of my nose, kind of curve it into the eyebrow bit. I can't see with this natural lighting thing. It looks different on each side because this is more artificial and this is natural. And then I kind of bring it into the tip a little. Alright. Then for highlight, I use the light cocoa. I use it, but to me, I use it in the triangle zone. To me, it doesn't, I don't know, highlight enough. So I also add something. I'll do in a second. Yeah, I think the e.l.f. primer definitely fills the pores better. So that's my opinion on that, on the primer. Up into here, kind of put it up into the dark so it all kind of blends nicely. Oh, I forgot to contour. I am going to add just a little bit to this because it's a little dark. There we go. Contouring again because I forgot. Just under my chin. Does that visible at all? Yeah, okay. And the other, like I said, that's not enough highlight for me. So I use Wet n Wild's contour palette. As you can see, I don't really care for the contour part. It just doesn't really do anything. But this turns into a pretty loose powder when you brush it, so it gathers a lot. I use this little actual contour brush by Sakura. Okay. See, like, I don't know if you can really see the difference. I needed to figure out this lighting thing. Nose. More in there. Okay. And then I take a big old powder brush, same brand, Sakura, and blend. Which is not working on that dark stuff today. There we go. Primer doesn't really allow for easy blending either. I don't really have a problem when I use my e.l.f. It kind of, I don't know, for me anyway, it's causing like this cakiness, like, I can tell I just cannot blend that any better, and that's kind of bugging me, because I don't like a crazy contoured look. Oh gosh. Maybe if I use a stiffer brush and blend it out. It's better, I guess. I hope it's just like in this lighting. I don't know. Maybe I should close it. I don't know. I closed the thing. I feel like it's better. I just think. Don't think I'll really be using that primer again. Anyway, we'll just go from here. Face-wise, next I would do my blush, which, again, my holy grail is CoverGirl. I've been using stuff since I was a teenager. For me, and like, for my liking, it's my perfect color. To find something similar, because I don't like it super red and super pink, that's my color. This is Rose Silk. Oh, this one is actually different than I normally do. I usually do like soft mink or something, but this one's alright too, but I just like CoverGirls. They're a little bit shimmery, so you kind of get that little highlight with it already, just above and kind of into the contour. That's the way I do it. I like everything to blend as best I can. It's, like I said, not working like it normally does today. I like to add it kind of all over too. Just add that shimmer and pinky tone. Okay. Now, the new thing that I got for like the final highlight, I got the Becca. It's really, I don't know how to mirror-y. Anyway, it's the Becca Perfector powder. This one is an opal. Stuff is gorgeous. You see all that shimmer and sparkle? It's so pretty. I love it. So I got these Wet n Wild Fergie brushes at Walgreens. Pretty cheap. I mean, Wet n Wild's a cheap brand, but it's a really good brand too. Like, I don't mind drugstore makeup at all. So all I do literally is that, and that's how much I get on there. So swipe, swipe, and then I like to do a little on my nose. Brush it in a little bit more. Boop, boop, boop. My husband's gonna go home and be like, "What did you do to the cat?" I made him pretty. Okay, sorry. I'm like laughing and you guys can't even see what I'm laughing at. He's pawing at my brush. Okay. So, now I have that nice little shimmery glow and I love it. Oh, jeez. What are you doing? Ah! Leo, really? Hold on. Take it the brushes is arch enemy. That's hilarious. There goes all my brushes. It's okay, I don't need those ones right now. Okay, so anyway, that's the Becca part of it. I do also just dab my little finger in there and just kind of do my Cupid's bow and under my lips. I guess I could do, since the eyebrows are kind of the fade, well, I don't usually do my eyebrows till after my shadows and all that, so I will do my eyebrows in the next video, but so far, here is my face. Got all my stuff pretty well covered. I'm not liking the Smashbox. I know a lot of people do. I do prefer the e.l.f. and it's cheap, so it's like $3. I use the Poreless, and it really does help cover those pores. Leo, stop. And so, yeah, and it's, I don't know, I've never had a problem with it. I probably need more, though. So, that'll be it for this one, and I will see you for the next one.